Canadien Mickey Mouse present the Canadien Mickey Mouse Club. Brought to you whenever I do streaming. And featuring the Canadien Mouseketeer.
We have fun and lots of laughs because you're Mickey Mouse.
Hello everyone, it's me, Normal who's normal, that does normal things, eh? All the way from Australia. I am Canadian. I am a Canadian. But I live in Australia, eh? Anyhow, I'm sort of getting new blinds, you know, for the windows here, eh? And so I had to take down all my toys and put them in bins, and I've got one bin left. I have to bin some Disney stuff, and I should be good to go. Because I don't want the guy to knock something over and it breaks and I lose the parts. So just packing shit up, you know, just packing it all up, just packing it all up. Frollo, you know what? Let's pack them up and I'll show them off to you, one by one. Wouldn't that just be neato? It's something normal people would do, and I should know. I'm normal. I'm all the normal people. I'm all the normal. I really am normal. Sometimes it's very hard to be as normal as me. Yeah. Let's get to it, eh? Canadien K. Where is he? Where's that Canadian bastard? I like that Canadien K. He's a fun guy and he's a real Canadian and he's more Canadian than me. Let's tag him. Let's tag that Canadian K. There we go. I tagged him. I tagged our Canadian overlord, Canadien K. So I'm gonna show off some of my stuff that I've been. This is Frollo from Disney's Hunchback of Notre Dame 90s action figure. They did a really good job on the Hunchback of Notre Dame. And that face, I don't know if you can see it that well, but his face is really well sculpted. I mean, really well sculpted. It's uncanny. Even his itty bitty lips. He's doing this with his lips, and you can actually see his lips. I don't know if you can see it here, but they're actually sculpted and then painted. He's got itty bitty facial features sculpted right into it. Even his cheekbones are sculpted. Clopin and his little puppet. I too have a little puppet. It's a Mickey Mouse puppet. I do have his hat, but the hats weren't really sculpted quite well. They were like sculpted to fit the head, but it's not like enough around their heads to keep them on, so they sort of fall off. But strange thing with Clopin, it looks like he's on crack or meth. I mean, look at those eyes. He's actually, his head is slightly up, so it's like this, and he's like wide-eyed like me. He's like looking down, and it's like impossible for him to be looking at anything. That's Clopin. He's a little clown guy. The narrator in the beginning and the end. Quasimodo. It means half formed. For the accessories and dioramas, the real only modern thing I own, besides a Darth Vader helmet. And this is real modern. Last 2 or 3 years. Oh, it's so cheap, and I really wanted one of these. The last few times I wanted to get a 90s issued one, and for too much money. People don't understand how cheap I really am. Little E-Gun Ghostbuster one thing. I do have the dolly for it. It's just that the place I put it, and that stupid couch chair right behind me, I can't get to it. Oh. This is for Quasi. This is when he's at the Feast of Fools and he crashes the party, and the townspeople don't like him and they tortured him and made fun of him. He'll sit like this. Geppetta! Geppetta! Geppetta, it's a bending. It's a nice bending. I got this for one of the online auctions. Captain Doofus? This is Captain Doofus. He's really technically a villain in the beginning, but he becomes a good guy. But he doesn't know that he's a villain until much later on. Hello, Scott. It's me, Normal J. Normally Normal J of normalness. Because you know I'm normal. You know, because I am. Anyway, I'm just showing off some of my Disney stuff to pack away. Because I've got a guy coming over, I don't know, week, 2 weeks, to get me some new blinds. And that will be really good because it takes 2 hours to clean just one. Instead of, and I've got 4 here. So, yeah. So I'm packing up some toys into my storage bins so he can get in a new. This is a little ghost for a flashlight. One of the 3 gargoyles. The voiceover actress did pass away quite some time ago. She was already heavily aged when she voiced this one. She was in a few cameo episodes of Murder, She Wrote too. I love that show. Jason Alexander from Seinfeld voiced this gargoyle. Victor, I think, or Hugo. I don't know. One of the two. Gypsy Esmeralda, voiced by, I think it was Demi Moore. The woman from the movie Ghost with Patrick Swayze. Her. She was voiced by her. It's really quite accurate. Captain Doofus all armored up. From the Crusades, eh? From the Crusades. And that's a cloth cape. Sort of. It's like a cloth bit here, and it's just vinyls. It's just vinyls. Sword for not Quasimodo. Captain Doofus, his sword. That can go there. The lute for Clopin. Frollo's little dagger, which he tried to use to kill Quasimodo in the movie. Spoiler. Too late. Jolly. Esmeralda's goat. Quasimodo with that real cloth cape. I like that cape. It's real cloth. It's really well made. It's really well done. Frollo's hat. As you can see, it's actually, I don't know if you can see it. Nope. But it's actually sculpted on his head. Like literally, they would have reverse engineered his hat, his head, and subtracted it from here. That's why it doesn't sit that very well. These are VR Trooper stuff. VR Troopers. Also Canadien, like me. Weird that some of the weapons were transparent, but it went along with the show. They take place in a Tron-like universe. No, I'll move this one. Look, the guns! The guns! You know what you can use this gun for? Do you? That's right! Power Rangers! A lot of these shows ripped off each other. So, got some Power Ranger / VR Trooper guns. VR Trooper. I've long forgotten the names of some of the stuff, and I don't really remember names well. That's okay. Everyone has their strengths and weaknesses. Me, it's names. You and I could be the best buddies in the world. I may not remember your name. I'll remember your face for life. Another VR Trooper. VR Trooper Villain. VR Troopers. Another VR Trooper. Technically same one, but I don't know what the deal is with a weird recolor variant. I can't remember what happened in the show. I'm a Canadien. Don't believe the lies that KY will say. Wow. I knew I had more. These are Big Bad Beetle Borgs. Wow. Big Bad Beetle Borgs. What was that? They all have chrome. Unfortunately, most of the chrome on most of mine, not all, it's at least half, peels off. Good chrome. Blue, green, red, purple, options. Miniature one. They will sit inside the vehicles I have. And in the Big Bad Beetle Borg Bonder, the thing that they go to transform. They go, Beetle Bonder, and this weird Power Ranger knockoff handheld phone thing pops up into their hand. And then they go, Beetle Morph. And then they transform. Red one, I think that's supposed to be red one. Got two red ones and both of them look like variants. Yep, one has silver paint, the other has gray paint. The blue one. It's gonna get you. Clawful! Origins Clawful. I prayed that this toy wasn't gonna suck. I prayed that it wasn't gonna suck. It always sucks a little. I didn't know if that claw when I bought it was gonna work. And look. It does. Just like the original. Because that was the number one thing as to why I bought it. Is to actually get, a clawful. A modern clawful. The only thing that they didn't do justice on it, it looks good. Really looks good. It's that armor. It's made out of this soft vinyl. This really, really bendy, warpable, crappy vinyl. It's really crappy. They should just did it like the original. Hard plastic. Two-piece armor. It's really hard to get off, but it does come apart. But it's so soft and so warpy. But that's okay. That's okay. This is what started all the Canadien stuff with me. All of it. My buddy Walter Wash. Walter Wash, also known as Wally, Well, he sent me this. This came in my first box from overseas I ever bought, which was about 2 years ago now. 2 years, no, 3? I don't know. Whatever, 2.5 years ago. But let's keep on going. This is what started it all. Canadian K, if you're ever rewatching, Walter Wash. Walter, Wally. Now this is what you sent me some time ago, eh? You sent it in this little case. Well, He-Man figure. My first box I ever gotten. With this. But look, Kay. Look, Robert. Look, Scott. Canadiens. I'm a Canadien, right? This is what started it all, eh? So you can't blame me, Normal J, who's normal. We can blame Walter. Montreal Canadiens. I bought this, gifted. I was gifted this some time ago. It's a Power Lord. I forgot the name of it. I got the head here. I got his two broken little legs. But I'll probably, do something with it. I've got some broken Star Wars action figures I could build into a custom. Well, that concludes this little video. Thank you all for watching, and thank you for rewatching if you're rewatching.
Fun.
The day of parting now draws near. Back home to school and scattered far.
I'm funny. I'm funny. Ha, ha. I am funny. People say I am. Funny looking.
I'll find you.